What's happening, people? It's James Beardwell here. I just want to do a video by saying I have really enjoyed doing my James Beardwell Away Days on the Saturdays up and down the UK. And especially I've really enjoyed my visit at Lancaster City FC earlier on in the season last September. And that was my longest ever train journey from London Euston to Lancaster, which I think it was about a 2.5 hour journey. But overall, it was a really enjoyable day that day. And I've also managed to get in touch with the non-league football fans if they would like to do a little quick interview before or after the match. But some people don't want to be filmed and interviewed, which is absolutely not a problem. And I have to respect fellow people with learning disabilities and autism and any other learning conditions and spectrums and Asperger's, etc. I have to respect their decision that they don't want to be filmed. And some people do want to be filmed and interviewed, which is absolutely great because which I've managed to get in touch with the fans that do want to be interviewed and filmed before and after the match so far this season. And which is absolutely great because interviewing the non-league football fans is also to say what their thoughts on the game and looking forward to the game and score predictions, etc. And it is also a good way to get in touch with the fans around the UK. It's also because it will inspire more people around the UK. And I've really enjoyed doing a little quick interview with the fans before and after the match, which some people do want to be interviewed and filmed. And I've also respect some people's decisions that they don't want to be filmed and interviewed, which is absolutely not a problem. And like I said, to interview with the non-league football fans before and after the match will also inspire many more people around the UK, and also some people with learning conditions that do want to be filmed, which is absolutely fantastic, and some people with learning conditions that they don't want to be filmed, which is absolutely not a problem. And I'm really looking forward to my next future James Beardwell Away Days up and down the UK. And I'm really happy to say I'm going to get back to my longer train journeys up and down the UK on my James Beardwell Away Days next month. And I am going to be visiting places like Wimborne Town FC, Weymouth FC, Darlington FC, and there'll be many more places around the UK I'll be visiting on my James Beardwell Away Days. And it's been really enjoyable doing my away days up and down the UK because, like I said, it will inspire many more people up and down the UK. While I was doing my interview with some of the fans, which they want to be filmed and interviewed, it really absolutely inspired me from fellow interviewers like Robbie Lyle from AFTV, Nick Hawkins from West Ham Fan TV, and Flex from the United Stand as well, which they absolutely really inspired me massively to help me do my interviews with some of the non-league football fans up and down the UK before and after the match. And like I said, while I'm doing the interviewing with some of the fans, the questions I'm asking them is, what is your thoughts on this season for their team and what's their score predictions and etc. I've really enjoyed it so much travelling up and down the UK, and it will also really help loads and loads of people up and down the UK, and especially to those fellow people with learning disabilities and autism. on how to cope with travelling on trains and any other public transport up and down the UK, because it would really inspire them massively, and it also really helps them of me showing them how I coped with my autism and learning disabilities, on how to cope with travelling independently to visiting non-league grounds up and down the UK. It really helped them, to some people, massively as well. And I will do absolutely everything I can to help many, many more fellow people with autism and learning disabilities up and down the UK on how to cope with travelling to places to watch their football teams on the match days. And yeah, I'm just really, really happy that I have inspired some people, and with some people with learning disabilities and autism, on how to cope with travelling independently. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to my next James Beardwell Away Days in the coming season, and I will help many, many more people in the future. And I'm really, really looking forward to my next away days in the future. See you all later, guys.